Hello everyone, it's Laura and welcome to today's video. I'm coming at you with a different formatted video, just wanting to mix things up as I'm new in my channel and just wanting to find different ways to present really interesting and useful information. So I hope that you enjoy today's video. The topic is how to become wealthy through real estate, and I'm going to be talking about the 4 wealth generators of real estate investing. All right, let's start with the first, and that is cash flow. Cash flow is the income minus the expenses, which include the mortgage, as well as the maintenance fees, including capital expenditures when you need to fix something like a broken water heater or roof or something like that, vacancy rates, property management if you are using a property manager, and then just repairs. So it really depends on the type of property that you have, how much you rehabbed it when you first bought it. My approach is I completely gut the property and put in all new items, all new fixtures, flooring, water heater, plumbing where needed, roof where needed, because that way the maintenance over time is really, really minimal. The cash flow is that income that you can use to either save for another investment property or save for your retirement. Let's look at an example. Let's say that for a property, the rent is $2,000. When you add up the mortgage principal, which includes the interest, the taxes, and insurance, that's $1,200. The fees for property management, vacancy rates, maintenance, and capital expenditures, let's call that $400. Cash flow on that would be $400 per month times 12 months, which would be $4,800 a year, which alone won't make you a millionaire, but remember, it's just one of the wealth generators. Next is appreciation, and there are 2 kinds of appreciation, natural and forced. And before I get into those, I'll just quickly talk about what appreciation is, which is the increase in the value of the asset over time. And in real estate, there are 2 kinds of appreciation. The first is natural. That's just the rise in the property's value over time due to market forces. Each year, real estate can appreciate at a rate of about 5%. If you're more familiar with stocks or your 401k, your mutual funds, those tend to appreciate in value at a rate of about 8% over time. Really, natural appreciation rates really vary by neighborhood, by city, by state. The more desirable places to live, those tend to appreciate at faster rates. It also depends on what the market is doing. Over the last 10 years, real estate has appreciated at much higher rates than typically, especially within the last couple of years, even faster than that. For example, in my area, I believe the last 2 years, real estate has appreciated at a rate of about 15% year over year, which is crazy, insane. All right, the next is forced appreciation. This is the kind of appreciation that the real estate investor actually controls. That is through increasing the property's current value by making improvements such as new bathrooms, new flooring, new kitchens, or even adding more usable space through added bathrooms, bedrooms, or depending on the lot size and the zoning that you're in, you could even add additional dwellings, a new apartment building, a new home on that same lot, which would force the appreciation pretty significantly. That is the second wealth generator of real estate investing. The third wealth generator in real estate investing is loan pay down. And that's just meaning that the rental income pays the principal, the interest, taxes, and insurance of the home, which is the mortgage. And the real estate investor doesn't have to pay that. It's really, really important that for any deal, the real estate investor, you really want to make sure that not only is the rental income going to generate enough money to have the loan pay down happen, but you also want it to cash flow. It's got to cover all of the costs and have a little bit of a profit. Otherwise, it's not a good deal if the rental income won't cover those. Fourth is tax benefits. I am not a certified public accountant. You definitely want to consult with yours to see what the tax benefits are, but generally speaking, these are the tax benefits of real estate investing. The first is that cash flow is not considered self-employment income, therefore it's not subject to self-employment tax. Usually 100% of income is taxable and tax rates vary, in the 20% and the 30%, and that's not true true for cash flow. The second is depreciation, and that is the decrease in the value of the home over time. And this is really kind of specific to taxes when it comes to real estate, and it's just accounting for the wear and tear of the building. Buildings have a useful lifespan. This allows for that. The second is long-term capital gains. Now, assets held for over 1 year are usually subject to long-term capital gains, which is a lot lower than capital gains, and it can range from 0% to 15% of long-term capital gains when you sell that property if you've held it for longer than a year. And then the last is a 1031 exchange, which basically allows you to avoid the capital gains tax so long as you buy another rental investment property within a certain amount of time. It basically allows you to defer that capital gains until you ultimately sell the property and don't buy a new one. Let's bring it all together. How do the four wealth generators of real estate combine to make real estate investors millionaires? Here's an example. A real estate investor buys a multifamily property for $1 million. Each year, that property cash flows $30,000. That property appreciates at a rate of 5% each year. In 10 years, the value of that multifamily property is now $1.6 million. The total cash flow earned is $300,000. The loan pay down, the mortgage pay down, brings that mortgage to $650,000. When you add all of that together, that means the net worth of the real estate investor is a little over $1 million just based on that one property. Now imagine if a real estate investor, if you owned 2 properties, 3 properties, or more, if you are able to accumulate the benefits of the 4 wealth generators in real estate, you could easily become a millionaire within 5 to 10 years by taking advantage of all of these benefits of owning real estate. And that's why real estate investing is so incredibly powerful, and in my mind is one of the best types of investments to make. It's why I do it. It's why I work with partners to also buy properties so that they can take advantage of all of these benefits and retire early, earn passive income, and if they want, be able to leave their full-time job, just rely on passive income that they don't have to work for. So they're no longer exchanging their time for their money. That's definitely my plan. What I hope that you all can see is the incredible power of real estate investing. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of any future topics you would like me to cover on real estate investing, wealth generating, anything having to do with finances. I'm incredibly passionate about that topic and could talk about it for days, and I would love to share that with you. Please subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I will see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.